homeschool lesson. We're just doing some coloring for Keegan, and looks like Madden just got done doing some of his stuff. So, you know, just trying to get through. I need to go change the garbage can out now that I'm just looking at that. I had the kids clean up a little bit, so if you saw that in the background, I'm sorry. But yeah, so we're just over here chilling. I just did a workout this morning, so my legs are kind of like butter. Yeah, it's Kellen. What you doing, buddy? He's our entertainer here. So usually when we do homeschool stuff, we are kind of contained. Like I have McCarran in there with Kenna. I actually asked her to go sit with her for a second so I could say something, or you would have heard her crying the whole time in the background. So hopefully I'll cut this off before she starts crying again. But Micah wants a little. You can see my trash can. Sorry, it needs to be taken out. Thank you, I don't need that. But yeah, so this is kind of what I do with the boys. It's nothing big, it's just something for them to do that is schoolwork. They are learning, they are coloring and getting to do all of the fun stuff that they love to do, because they love workbook style kind of work, whereas my daughter is not the biggest fan of that. She told me she would never want to go to school, like brick and mortar school, because she would not want to sit down in a desk for more than like 15 minutes. Like honestly, it takes a lot for me to convince her to get through a lesson, except for the fact that we've just changed our curriculum and that's going really well. So hopefully it will continue to go well. But anyways, let's do it, baby.
Yep, we do.
We have a lot of movers today. So I will continue showing a little bit more of what we do. No, baby, it's his instructions say he can only use those colors. So it's a lot easier to do homeschool when I have the other two go to preschool twice a day for literally 3 hours, from 8:30 to 11:30, twice a week. But we were out for a snow day yesterday, and yeah, well, I'm gonna go because clearly it's about to get really loud, and you'll get to see some more of our day. Okay, so right now we are kind of breaking from workbook stuff. Madden's gonna go back in there, and I'm probably going to put on Leapfrog Letter Factory. Hey baby. Hey baby. I see your ball. You're so sweet. Anyways, the rest of us are just chilling, and McCarran's gonna be doing her homeschool stuff soon. Say hey. And currently, Keegan is doing Reading Eggs. So Reading Eggs is this game that's a reading game, and it actually can teach your child how to read. So if you have a struggling reader and you're really wanting something to help them, Reading Eggs is a great program. I feel like it's very challenging in some ways, and it doesn't make it easy, which means they are actually getting it if they are progressing through the game. I do recommend for new users for parents to sit in and watch your child and help them where they need help. But after they get the hang of it, you can just let them go on. It's independent play and independent learning. So win-win. rolled up rug in the corner. I was actually cleaning and rolled it up and haven't even put it back up since I mopped the floors last. So I'm gonna take my glasses off to talk to y'all though, because that glare is gonna drive me crazy. So I'm actually back in my room. I have a few of these little Kit Kats and I'm just tired. Everybody's cranky today. I don't know if it's the weather. It's kind of like just cloudy and it's been really cold weather, which is unusual for where we live, being as cold as it is at least. So I'm trying to get a break in to get away from these cranky kids and try to gain a little bit more sanity. So I'm going to do a little bit of an update because this is strange that I'm making a video after almost a year of not making one. And if you hear a baby in the background, she's teething and she's just fussy. She's in her bouncer, she's fine. She's just teething. I may have to go check on her in just a second actually. But yeah, let me go check on her. I was sitting there telling myself I was gonna be able to do this, but I have to go check on her real quick. Okay, so I am back. She's fine. Her sister is with her, so good for me. Maybe I can tell y'all what's been going on. So I did have my daughter clearly because she was in the bouncer and you've seen her in the video already. She was born July 27th. I plan on doing like birth story vlog style video because yeah, I got a lot of footage from that and I did not ever put it out there, but I plan on doing all of my kids in chronological order first and then I'll get to her. So that'll be fun. So if you love birth stories and babies and all that good stuff, you have something to look forward to. We did move into our house. We've had a few issues recently, but they're getting worked out. So yeah, it's not really bad. I trust our contractor and everything that's going on with that. So I know that'll be fixed. It's nothing huge, or I guess it's not to me because I have great people who are surrounding our house building project. So, but obviously we're moved into it. We love it. We love where we live. We love our neighbors. We love our neighborhood. Actually, I'm about to get into the thing that I really didn't want to talk about, but I want to tell you that we did not have internet for, I don't know, months, 4.5 months, I think, after we moved. So we recently got internet about a month and a half ago. So I would never have been able to put out any content anyways, but I did film during that time an update video similar to this, but I cried the whole time. Not that I'm against crying or being vulnerable, but I didn't make it through the video very well, and I repeated myself. It was too hard to edit both. Actually, I think I did it 3 times. This might be the 4th time. But anytime I tried to edit, it was just too much, and I realized that I needed to get this out when I was in a good state of mind. So here I am, probably about a month out of the last video I tried to film of me giving an update about what's been going on. So this is the part that I didn't want to do, clearly. And I found out when I was pregnant with Kenna that I had some looked like precancerous cells, and I had a biopsy done and it was bad, but we couldn't do anything about it because I was pregnant. So after I gave birth to her, everything still looked not so great, and I had a procedure that did not go well. Actually, it showed that I was maybe minutes, not very long away from having cancer. So I had a hysterectomy. We had planned on having more children. If you know our story, we have 6 kids, 6 and under. So yeah, we've had one every year, no multiples, and it's been really hard. I plan on going a little more into detail about everything that happened, but I just feel like since this is an update video, this is not the time or place to do this. But I've cried in every other video for good reason. It's been really, really hard on my husband and I. Okay, so I am kind of glad that that's where the camera died because I'd gotten out the most important part. I was in the middle of saying that me and my husband were having a hard time with it, and I was afraid I was about to get even more rambly than I usually am. It's a hard subject for me to talk about. I'm acting okay right now because I've kind of just, I don't know, mentally prepared myself for this particular sit down with the camera. So yeah, it's been hard. I've had some hard moments, especially because of the fact that I did not have a lot of time to decide about surgery. Then again, there was really not a decision that could have been made other than surgery. So I didn't have time to prep. It happened all very quickly once we found out what was going on. So I'm here, I'm with my kids. That's all that matters, and I know that, but it's really hard, you know? So I hope that that is, you know, understandable to have a hard time, even though you know it was what was best. And yeah, I will update a little more in depth about like a little more details. I may do a whole video on that as well. I will do more about homeschooling. Clearly I put a lot of that in our day in the life today, and I'm not even done yet with that. But I just wanted to have some of that in there. That is a big part of my day right now. And I can't get all the details of a day in the life when we're always inside. So hopefully I'll get to get out. We'll get to do more fun things, and I'll get to share that. I really want to go to our homeschool convention, if not for just a day again. But I know with living in a panty, you know, you can't really do as much and show as much. So yeah, I will definitely be updating you, and here I'll give you a little peek of the rest of our homeschool curriculum time for the end of the day, and I hope you enjoy the little bit that I have to show you. Okay, now I want you to underline the first circle. Underline the first circle. And now I want you to color the fourth circle yellow. Color the fourth circle yellow. Good job. So we are done with our homeschool day, and I'm in our playroom right now. And I just put up our homeschool stuff. That's my homeschool closet. This will eventually be a homeschool room. But I'm glad that y'all got to follow along today. I'm glad I got this update out. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.